The problem is that we have allowed dishonesty and jealousy to creep into our hearts as Muslims. This is evidenced by the way that we behave on social media. We're not totally honest about how we're doing. We're just keeping it as some kind of the best moments of my life. I want to share them with you all so y'all can get jealous and create hasad and have the ayn, have the nazar, have the eye, and it's highly problematic. I'm Chaplain Adeel Zeb. Welcome to our series, WoRx. On the authority of Anas bin Malik, and this hadith is found in the Musnad of Imam Ahmad and is a Sahih hadith, that Abdullah ibn Amr was with the Prophet ﷺ. And the Prophet ﷺ pointed out a man who was dripping, the water was dripping from the wudu. And the Prophet ﷺ said, "Here comes a man from Jannah." So, if you heard that from the Prophet ﷺ, what would you do? So Abdullah bin Amr goes to this man and says, "Can I stay with you? Me and my dad are having some beef. So can I stay with you? Static, whatever you say today for tension. And can I stay with you?" And so he goes to stay with this man. But he notices that he's not doing anything special in terms of prayers or fasting or whatever else. But he noticed he only said positive stuff. That was one thing he noticed, Abdullah noticed. So after the 3 days or 3 nights, he leaves. And before he leaves, he says, "I'm sorry, I lied to you. My father and I are fine. Actually, the Prophet ﷺ said, you are a person of paradise. And I wanted to find out what made you so special. So what is it?" So the person says, "I can't think of anything." He starts to walk away. And then he says, "Actually, there is something. I have no hasad, no envy or jealousy in my heart, and I have no dishonesty as well." Then Abdullah bin Amr says, "That's what makes you special, and that's what we can't do." Not happening, bro. What we were taught in our Islamic circles was that, I don't keep any kind of resentment in my heart, but actually deeper. It was actually two components when you actually go back and read the hadith again more closely. It is jealousy and dishonesty. The problem is that we have allowed dishonesty and jealousy to creep into our hearts as Muslims. This is evidenced by the way that we behave on social media. We're not totally honest about how we're doing. We're just keeping it as some kind of the best moments of my life. I want to share them with you all so y'all can get jealous and create hasad and have the ayn, have the nazar, have the eye, and it's highly problematic. In my certification in the science of well-being from Yale University, they talked about reference points, in that your friends in your social media feed are reference points. You look to them and you say, okay, they're having a party in Miami or in Los Angeles or wherever else it may be on the beach, and I'm sitting here eating crackers and binging Netflix. So my life is horrible compared to that person's life, and then you have some jealousy and hasad to that person, right? It's just a lose-lose situation. The other side of the coin is dishonesty, right? Are we being totally honest about our state in social media? And also, are we being honest about our credentials in job applications or our grad school applications or our papers and whatever else is happening, right? These are two very important points in order to cleanse our hearts more. Dr. Brene Brown, who is a specialist in vulnerability, in fact, her PhD was in vulnerability, specifically for females, but that's what her PhD is in. She mentions that when you see someone who has something that you want to have, you have that insecurity about you. "Oh, I wish I had that." And she's kind of like, just kind of sit with that emotion. Let it rest for a minute. And when I read that and started to implement that in my life and feel happy for that person, it really helped me heal my heart of hasad towards people and reference points. Think about, am I being honest and authentic in the way I'm portraying myself in general, whether it's in person or social media? And thinking about my social media use, is it creating more jealousy, hasad, envy towards other people? And how is that affecting my own heart? If you found value in this video, hit that like button. And if you want more, check out our playlist, WoRx, 40 ways to reconnect to your own heart to the hearts of others. Thank you for your time. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.